Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And that really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
13, Luke.
2nd and 4. His first throw is an interception. And the Chiefs have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
Now, I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now, they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Shotgun handoff to Avani Conda. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Attack, attack!
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
On red. Silver.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. And he'll only drive this forward to around the 26. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Here's Lawrence to throw. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running left with Bigsby. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Lisa 24. Silver.
Again, it's Bigsby. And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He's on the move. He's got it over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hey, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. This is Bigsby. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Working quickly here.
Easy.
Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26.
Lawrence now off the play action. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Has some space inside the 15. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. 1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But, Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find a first.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Easy. Read him. 24. Hey. Check
Brought
that.
down at the 2-yard
Here we
line.
go.
Bigsby has the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the second. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And his choice to leave the end zone going to cost him a small chunk here as he's out shy of that 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Buys time, rolling right. Finds a man, right side. And he'll get it up to the 27.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Attack.
Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. New set of downs for him from the 46.
15. Hey, 43.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow.
Right back to Pacheco. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
13.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Chiefs who need to figure out this 3rd and 11. Looking to throw it this time. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for him. The QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too. Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10.
Run. Silver.
Now it's Bigsby. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that they love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, here we go, baby. Here we go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, I'm gone.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Throwing this back in the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, son.
Lawrence working from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback.
Yellow.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. It is Cup left side. Makes the 15. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Attack! All right.
Back to throw Mahomes. He's trying to go deep again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here's Mahomes now. He's got time here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He put everything he had into this one. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
No! All right, let's go.
Running right is Bigsby. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10 from the 41.
Hey, go!
They run it again with Bigsby. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, second and inches.
Hey, Lion!
Cut out left. Gets it to the 15. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, I'm gun.
Bigsby. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
I got him.
Offense in the hurry-up here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Here we
The 3-yard line.
Give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Chooses to bring this one out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
43. Hey, 15.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They kick the running back in motion. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Call it 3 thereabouts. They're left with 3rd down.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6.
Hey, 43, 15.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
On red. Silver.
Handoff here for Bigsby. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Lisa 24. Great job.
Throwing from near his own goal line. That's Bigsby. He's got it. He has room past the 15. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's good
Hey,
for the
hey,
Jaguars.
Lawrence throwing here. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
13, Lou. Hey, chill. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Allen there to haul it in. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. Working quickly here.
Brings up third down.
Agate.
Third and long for him here. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or two short of the 20 here.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
14, Chiefs nothing.
Jacksonville in punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Ball at the 33 for first down.
15. 50, yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Here's 2nd and 5. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. And he knocked him back across the line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Desperation time here on 4th. Connects on the crosser. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He put some air under this one, deep rock. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Jaguars have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey, Jupiter. Hey, run.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
23. Take right open, open. Take right open, open. 11. Silver.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Red on red.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Into the hands of Bigsby, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, dribble it. Dribble it. Attack. Attack. 15.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hey, 57 colors. 43. Hey, color. Hero, 15. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. Jukes one defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chiefs trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 1st down, ball at the 36.
Easy.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's on the move. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. On target to Jackson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. Another throw for Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. I think they got it. I think they got it. And they did. The Chiefs have it. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hey, go, go! 11, go, let's go!
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Easy.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Here we go,
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. From his own end zone, here we go. Declines the touchback, Brock, and they make him pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. First down throw, Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again. Christian is in with the INT. And the Jaguars return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Got a man. It's Thomas. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10.